Islam Moors, Tyler Ambrose Ali here. Today is June 2019, and I figured I would jump on the line here. I'm going out for my daily walk. I figured I would jump on the line here and just share. We'll go with that. It's a sharing session. Islam. So I wanted to do a little bit of sharing, and as we know, I would say I don't even want to call it a slogan. I don't want to say slogan. I don't know. I just feel like that's so corporate, saying slogan. Maybe mantra is standing on your square. Yeah, I don't want to say slogan. I'm not going to say slogan. I'm going to say standing on your square. That's the mantra. That's my mantra. That's a piece of it, at least. But basically, what is standing on your square, right? One has the right to ask that. What is standing on your square, Tyler? What's standing on your square? Well, as always, I'm going to bring it to you. Fact base, write it down, say it so I don't fuck it up. All right? So here goes. So standing on your square, and obviously the goal one day would be to have this memorized 100% completely. But until then, this is still what I say is standing on your square. Number one, do not presume they will follow organic law. So I go into every scenario with that exact mind frame. They will not follow organic law. Not at any point ever. Even if you think they're being nice to you, they're not. They're just trying to do their little 1% that looks like they're doing you a favor, but they're not. What's next? The mantra. 3 times. Now, yes, I did just say 30 seconds ago, the mantra is standing on your square. But you know what I mean when I say the mantra. I am Tyler Ambrose Ali, in proprio persona, and in proprio solo, and proprio heredis, and in si juris. That's the mantra. 3 times. Because now it's on the record. You say something 3 times, it don't matter who you are, where you are, you have a contact with somebody, come into contact with a person, they say something more than once. You're going to remember that. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. All right, so what's next? Overstand. That's a good one. That's a great one right there. Overstand. You want to overstand whatever it is you're working with. You want to overstand it. You don't want to understand anything, because that means basically you're still not sure. You want to be sure. So there's no doubt, no question about it. You understand what you're working with, you're just going to go on and do it. Then the term that people coined, ain't nothing to it but to do it, man, comes in. No, you got to be doing the shit first, and you got to be in your proper person. Come on, man. Shit. This seems to happen. I guess I must draw a lot of energy wherever I am. People seem to be drawn to the shit, I swear. It's crazy. The next option, the next item to keep in mind is don't act scared. And that's correct. Let's look at this a little bit further. All right, so I have it written, don't act scared. They will sense it, especially if you're not sure or don't know what you're talking about. So to me, that sounds like standing on your square, basically, knowing what you're talking about, right? Not acting scared, that's standing on your square. Great, so that's great. So you'll always be standing on your square at all points in time. That's great. Next on the list, show yourself approved to. Now I want you guys to stew on that for a few seconds. Show yourself approved to. Stew on that for a few seconds, seriously. Oh my God. Like, the energy is just horrible, man. It's just fucking horrible. All right, so did you guys pick that up? Show yourself approved to. I don't know. How would you interpret that? Leave me some comments. There you go. I don't get very many comments from my audience. There's some comments right there. Next on the list, standing on your square, nationalize and live naturally. Next on the list for standing on your square, the organic laws of the land. The Constitution for the United States of America. The Articles of Confederation, the Articles of Association. The Treaty of Peace and Friendship of 1787 and 1836. Haha, gotcha. And I hold them to the Act of State doctrine whenever they say state or county. I hold them to the Act of State doctrine. And my nativity, of course. My ID is coming, y'all. Don't worry, it's coming. I've been communicating with the consulate back and forth the last several days to make sure that it is situated. It's coming. I'm not worried. It's coming. Islam, it's coming. Let's see, there are other organic laws because I use 11 specific. And obviously, my memory, as you can see, is not that great. So I prefer to have my notes written down, my script. Hell, if you want to do that, the best coaches have a script that they read to give you their best and give you the shit right. So I'm okay with that. Let's see. Next, demand the corpus delicti. The victim. Demand the Mr. and Mrs. I just spoke of the Act of State doctrine. So should an attorney or lawyer or public defender come in saying, hey, I'm here to represent the state of Nevada, you didn't already nip that shit in the bud with the Act of State doctrine on the public record before it preceded you, before you got to court. So that state of Nevada shit, or state of whoever, ain't gonna work. And that actually is the last of the list. Demand the corpus delicti. That's it. Hey. There are many more concepts, details, facts, steps to keep in mind to proclaim standing on your square. But these provided are way more than enough to stand on your square. And the rest would be show yourself approved to. My personal experience of show yourself approved to is like now, I'm working with Affinity Gaming. We're still negotiating the terms, getting it right. You guys are gonna, if I'm gonna play the game, you're gonna do it right. Hell, you have me come in for some fake shit, some fake fiat currency, which we haven't even got into that. I'm gonna let them swallow that part first, and then I'm gonna bang them over the head with the lawful currency. Don't worry. I'll keep you posted on that, audience. Don't worry. Islam. We're gonna get that situated. So basically, I'm showing y'all on a day-by-day basis, show yourself approved to. I'm showing you the approval. Even though they don't accept it right off the bat, or no questions asked, it's the point of standing on your square. Stating on the record for the record, and let the record reflect at all points in time. And remember, when you put that document on the record, which is your file for that so-called JOB. It's on the record. So that means if they forget 2 months down the line and you got to go ahead and bang them across the head, now damages have ensued. If I'm following that correctly, there might be another layer or two to that before damages ensue, but the point is they're still on Moroccan soil. So in a way, yeah, damages have been ensuing since 1861. So I don't think there would be much to really, feel like, oh, I'm wronging, what is that over there? I'm wronging Maverick Gas, oh no. But do you realize, I don't know if you can see it, but that's a Maverick Gas. It's still on Moroccan soil, even though the owner is probably an Albion or a modern European. Even if that owner doesn't have firsthand experience squatting, guarantee, just like how a Moorish American national is tied to the land through descendants, matriarchy, DNA, fact of life, nature. Should I keep going? It would be no different for the squatter of a gas station called Maverick. It's no different. The owner is whoever now, which that'll give me some homework to do, to look that up and see who that is. So when I bring you a broadcast and use that example, I can point you to facts. I apologize for that, but I wanted to use a quick example. The point, and let me drive it home, same concepts apply to you because of your ancestry, or however you want to word it, ties you to the land. Same applies to the modern European 4 generations back. Now the 5th generation runs the Maverick. The 1st generation still squatted. The 2nd generation squatted and benefited. The 3rd generation squatted and benefited. The 4th generation squatted and benefited. Now you're squatting and benefiting from it. So why would you need to feel bad because you needed to place a lien? I understand why they say extended to all, basically the heirs, all heirs. I can't remember what the exact term was, but it extends to everyone. So if the kids try to come and claim some shit, the lien covers them too. And that's what you want. That frees you up, guys. That's how you're free. Doing things like that. Following this list. That's not even the whole list. That's just some of the list. That's just the basics. To me, well, I shouldn't say that's the basics. To me, that would be what I would fall onto by default. Meaning by default, meaning I look like a guy walking, but by default, my response and defenses will always and forever be standing on your square. So now I'm gonna just make it fall under that. And as everything else in the world does, one thing could be 20 things because it's under an umbrella. Rather, if it's something that is related to Moorish nationality, or if it's a corporation thing, the same principles apply. So, okay, well, let's just play that game, but let's just play it and do it better. How about that? And we have the ability to. We have the power within us. We definitely have the mental stability. We have the drive. It's just something, a voice, I guess, in most people's head is still telling them, nah, man, I don't want no trouble, man. I hear what he's saying, but I don't want no trouble, man. So for that, I just rather just, you know what I'm saying, stay in the status I've been in my whole life. Because my mom, she wouldn't put me wrong. Like, that's what, and it's like, dude, is that it? What else? And there's nothing else. Like, what else? The other thing I could point out would be commitment, time, maybe, energy, lack of resources to not, research and document. But the point is, it's not that hard. And you know what, guys, while we're walking, we're in the territory known as Sparks, Nevada. And I understand what the true Al Marak flag is. Let's look at it first, because there is a dwelling here on the path that I'm taking to where I'm going today, and it has that banner with the 6 white stripes on it. And we know that that banner is not the Al Marak or American flag. We know this. I'm sure they know that. And maybe a lot of the people that are modern European sympathizers and wave the flag loud and proud honestly don't know no better. Because I've seen Moors that weren't declared that said, I'm black, I'm proud, waving the flag. So I just want to do this quick thing and then keep it pushing. All right, now first, here is the Al Marak flag, or the Moroccan flag. It's on my jersey that I'm wearing here today. I hope we're able to get that. All right, now let's see this banner that's flying proudly in Sparks, Nevada, y'all. Like, did y'all see that? Like, a lot of people are so not able to commit and read the lawful facts of things to where this kind of shit happens. And you get that kind of shit just from other people's ignorance. Yo, I should lean that property up. No, they ain't did nothing to me other than be ignorant. But just the point that that I'm trying to pass along to you, Moors, you know, everyone to come into their understanding in their time, and that's great. Just always keep in mind that the length of time that you're going to take to come into your own understanding, the freedom exists in that meantime. All right? Go on ahead and chew on that. And if you have any questions, comments, suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comment bar. If you learned anything, or just even if it was a small little detail, if it helped you, hit like or subscribe or both. Please share with friends and family. There's always new content uploading. I can say that as of late, there has been setbacks with YouTube either blocking certain content or not putting it up or not allowing it to be put up, and I don't know what's going on there. I make sure that I work from a desktop. I've tried it with and without security just to make sure that I didn't get the same response, and I did. And I've seen some of my material taken down. There's been a video or two that needed to be presented to everyone to assist, to help you along your way, to help you in your love, peace, truth, freedom, and justice. And it was deleted, like within like 20 minutes. It was deleted. And I'm like, wow, really? You know, I never knew that I offered truth to the point to where people would hide what I say. Then again, when you stand on your square, that's the result of it. You get responses that you normally wouldn't get. If I didn't stand on my square and open up Standing on Your Square Productions, I don't know. I'm not gonna ramble. That's a whole nother conversation, guys. I'm not gonna go there with you. This was just for me to jump on here real quick and share what I just shared. Standing on your square. All right, so again, I am Tyler Ambrose Ali, in proprio persona. Also, in proprio Heredis, proprio solo, and in C juris at all points in time. I am a descendant of the Chickasaw tribe, and I am proud to be a Moor. Peace and love. And one other detail though before you go, at no point at any time is any material provided ever legal advice. You do not have my consent to interpret it as such, nor form any third-party contracts. And that was for any corporation that might pick up on this broadcast. Other than that, Morris, keep it pushing, keep doing what you're doing. It's working. Islam.